fans, it's finally here. iOS 26 is officially announced, and guess what? This time it's packed with features that may just change the way you use your iPhone. But every time Apple is telling us the same thing, and yet we see a little bit of changes here and there, right? But this time it looks like it's quite a significant revamp here for the iOS that we have seen in the recent times, which the other party has already been enjoying it for decades. Now interestingly, Apple has skipped the version numbers from 19 to 25 and gone straight away to the 26. So let me know what could be the reason behind it in the comment section down below. Now I think it's just that they want the same OS number across different platforms like the iOS 26, macOS 26, watchOS 26, and even the Vision OS, which was the version 2.0, now gone straight away to 26. Anyways, first up, the Apple's new iOS 26 design gets a revamp, looks fresh in my opinion, and they call it liquid glass. So they have used this translucent material look on the apps, even icons and widgets. It's more of a transparent, clear look. That's easily how you can describe the new iOS, and of course you can customize it now. So it's most likely a text on a glass as you are seeing here. The lock screen and even the home screen is now more interactive and has quick icons to toggle and use it in a more meaningful way. So that is how they are trying to revamp, and even if you look closely, it's just like that. Next up, we have the Siri, which has had a serious glow up. So thanks to the Apple intelligence, Siri is now context aware. It can summarize your emails, write your messages in your tone especially, and even pull up files or photos when you vaguely describe them, which means while you're writing messages or email and you mention about a picture, it pops up from your gallery and suggests you if you want to use it. So such is the progress there, and is certainly more intelligent now in my opinion. Next up, we have the lock screen customizations taken to next level for the Apple users, obviously, because the other party is already on the level and above. The iOS 26 introduces widget stacks and live widgets. Now you can swipe through stacked widgets directly on your lock screen and interact with them, like playing music, be it toggling your smart home devices, or even checking the fitness goals. So all stacked in one widget, meaning you have plenty of more space on your lock screen and can utilize it for that big clock placement and other stuff. So a total revamp here. You have been waiting for the lock screen customization, which in my opinion is nicely optimized now. Next up, now you have the AI powered video summaries in the photo app itself. So Photos app now uses AI technology, which is Apple intelligence here, to auto generate highlight reels. Select an event or date range, and iOS 26 will create a short cinematic video for you with the transitions, titles, and matching music as well. So that's pretty cool there, a quick video on using your photos. So what's more interesting now is it has a live translations working across all the apps, whether you're messaging, watching videos, or scrolling social. So live translation is now system wide. So it's a perfect for travelers or if you're a polyglot. Now the iOS 26 continues Apple's privacy push as well. With regard to privacy and security, you can now lock individual applications with Face ID or Touch ID. Plus, new micro location control lets you share approximate location within a few meters instead of exact precise GPS. That's again a helpful feature there. Now a little happy news for you gamers. Now the game mode prioritizes system resources for better FPS and reduced latency with wireless controllers as well. And yes, you can now use the customized haptic feedback for each app or game. Other subtle changes like the redesigned control center, better battery health tracking, multi-user Face ID for shared devices, and even AI voice synthesis for accessibility users. So these are subtle changes that they have made inside the iOS 26. So all this in the full release updating this September 2025. So you'll be able to use it on your iPhone 13 and later devices. What do you think about the latest iOS 26? Is it worth the hype or just a fancy update you thought? So drop your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to click on that subscribe button, like and share this video with your friends. So that's it. I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care everyone. Bye bye.